If you can't tell from my shirt, which I'll pan down to, I just came back from Wonder Woman, and now I'm reviewing it in the dark because I I may have broken my foot, and so excess walking is just not something I can do right now. So I didn't turn on any lights. Y'all are gonna have to deal with that. So I was thinking that I don't think I've seen a superhero movie since the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Because I know I didn't see any superhero movies in 2015 because that was the year of women, and I don't remember going to see any superhero movies last year. Because I skipped the Captain America movie. I don't know why I skipped. I don't. I like so that's a roundabout way of saying like I'm not a big superhero movie person. I love the first Captain America. Because it feels like a great World War II film with superheroes, and Agent Carter is like the best thing ever, and I love Agent Carter. She's my favorite, actually. But I love Wonder Woman. I've loved Wonder Woman since I was a kid. I grew up with Linda Carter in reruns. Obviously, I was not alive in the 70s, but she's so fantastic, and so I've been really looking forward to this film, and I was going to see it no matter what because it's Wonder Woman. But I was definitely going to see it when I heard Patty Jenkins was directing. I was really excited when she was supposed to do Thor, and then she left Thor, and Thor was a disaster. And she left it because she knew it was going to be a disaster. She's a smart cookie. But if you haven't seen Patty Jenkins' Monster, it is a beautiful, beautiful film. So I was excited because you got Wonder Woman, you got a director that I love, and you have a World War I movie. And so I'm thinking, like, will it be like Captain America in that Captain America was a really good World War II film that just happened to be in a superhero universe, right? Lo and behold, Wonder Woman is a really good World War I movie that just happens to be in the DC universe. You can tell that Jenkins is well versed in World War I films of the era. There were moments that reminded me a lot of The Big Parade, and a handful of moments that reminded me of Wings. Even elements that reminded me of All Quiet on the Western Front. So kudos for that. I think the way that Jenkins is able to elicit emotion from her actors in moments where you maybe don't expect it is something that she is so good at, and you see it in Monster, and you see it in this film. There's moments where Gal Gadot is sort of, as Wonder Woman, is just taking in humanity, and it's so beautiful the way these thoughts roll across her face and these feelings. I particularly enjoyed the opening sequence on her island when she's a little girl and she's watching the Amazons train, and she's training or pretending to train as a child on her own. And it reminded me of when I was a little girl and I had seen Jurassic Park, and I was obsessed with Laura Dern's character. And I used to run around my backyard pretending that I was Laura Dern's character in Jurassic Park, and that I had to go shut the power down, And like I even like limped a little bit, because she had the broken leg or whatever it was. And seeing a little girl do that same sort of thing was so wonderful. To be like, I know that feeling. I feel this. Like, I felt this. And to realize that now there's going to be whole other generations of girls that will recreate scenes from this film. It's amazing. And that island. What a great island. The sequence, the No Man's Land sequence, where she is like, they're like, no one, no man can cross it. That's why it's called No Man's Land. And she's just like, I'm across it. And it was like, when I was in high school, I'm cut into being a teenager, and I saw Return of the King, and they're all telling Eowyn that like no man can kill this dude, and she's like, I'm no man, rawr, and just kills him, and it's like such a great moment where it's like, fuck that, I can do it. And that moment in this film is so amazingly well shot, and so she's just so comfortable in her skin, and as a warrior, it's just beautiful to watch. But a warrior with heart, and a warrior who defends, not necessarily attacks. And that's part of what's so great about Wonder Woman as a character. She uses her strength for good and for protection of others. And I think that's wonderful. There was one other moment that I really liked. What was it? No Man's Land. I don't remember now. Oh, yes. Yes, I kept saying this in my head so that I remember to say it in this review. There's a moment where she is first deciding she's going to leave the island, and she has to get her gear, and she has to do this large leap and climb this I don't know, wall. And at first she's hesitant, but then she slowly realizes her own strength and pulls herself up, and you see her realizing her strength, and then you see the joy of her realizing her strength. And that moment really was amazing. That moment when you finally realize what you're good at, and you can revel in the joy of being good at something, is a great moment. And to see her feel that and to come into her own as Wonder Woman was just amazing. I don't know. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it had a lot to say. I thought Patty Jenkins did a wonderful job filming it. I thought the chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine was great. He's very charming. If anyone deserves Wonder Woman's heart, it's Captain Kirk. I'm crossing the streams there. I don't know. I loved this film. I hope you go see it. It opened tonight. If you go see it tonight, it's Thursday. It's only 7 in the East Coast. You can or the West Coast. You can go see it. You can go see it tomorrow. If you see it in the first few days, please try. The opening days of box office is the most important. And if you're gonna throw your money behind anything this weekend, I think this is the movie you should speak with your dollars. Support Patty Jenkins. Support Gal Gadot. Support good superhero filmdom. Yeah. So this was Wonder Woman. I enjoyed it. I'll probably go see it again. Hopefully it stays in theaters long enough that I can maybe go see it without a broken foot and having to hobble on crutches into the theater. That'd be nice. Shout out to everyone who came with me. There were about 10 of us. It was great. And shout out to everyone who helped me to my seat. That was nice. And the really nice guy at the Midtown that explained to me that I had my crutches on the wrong level, and he helped me fix them. That was good. So, Wonder Woman. Go see it. Go revel in the joy of a woman being a badass in a well-made film that actually has a lot to say and isn't just acting set pieces. Go see it.